You have a top 5 defense. You have Dalvin Cook for the first 4 games, who is arguably the best running back in the league for the first 4 games. That helps. You have a Pro Bowl tight end. You have a Pro Bowl receiver in Thielen. You have the guy that has the highest catch percentage in contested passes in the league in Stephon Diggs. And you have a quarterback that's a good game manager.
Solid, yeah.
How do you not have success? Like, all the pieces are right there. What do you have in New York? You have a quarterback that's, 36 plus?
Yeah.
You have one athletic tight end. You have OBJ. You have an athletic tight end.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to draft, say,
Saquon Barkley.
Even if you had Rosen, you could draft him and let him sit behind Eli for.
If you're Pat Shermer, why do you want to do that? Then you're back in the boat that you were with Cleveland.
So you think?
So he got fired.
Barkley's going to put him over the edge.
He puts him over. If I'm the head coach, it puts me from being either 4-12 or 5-11, where I'm thinking about getting fired, just like I did in Cleveland, or you're getting to 8 wins where they're like, oh, Giants improved. Would they win 3 games?
Yeah, but what are you doing 2 years? So you're basically saying playoffs, Super Bowl.
No. How many years do you think? Let's see how old Eli is. How old is Eli? He's 37.
Depends on how long he wants to play. Yeah. The organization sat him. By that, you got to think that they're done with him.
No, Ben McAdoo sat him. I wouldn't say the organization sat him. And Ben McAdoo's gone.
Yeah, but
I agree.
To sit Eli Manning, you're going to need to get a green light from somebody.
So let's look at the prospects. You got Josh Rosen. This would be for the number 2 pick. You got Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, which, if you're going to go out and you're going to be like, we're going to let Eli start for 2 years or even a year, I'm not going after Rosen or Darnold. I'm getting Josh Allen because he's got the highest ceiling out of any quarterback. He just needs some development.
Yeah, but there's also the argument of his completion percentage. Quarterbacks coming out with that kind of completion percentages don't work. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of holes in almost every quarterback. I agree. I think Barkley's going to be a stud, but is he the right pick for the organization?
I don't know.
What's the mock draft got?
Right now it says that they're going to take a quarterback. It'd be Davis Webb. Or no, their quarterback depth chart features Davis Webb.
Which is not the answer.
How do you know? He's a 3rd rounder. He hasn't got to play.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that I wouldn't waste a draft pick on a number 2 pick.
Didn't Webb play when they sat Eli?
No. I don't know.
I think he did. I don't think he looked very good.
I just don't think you take a quarterback at 2. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
You cannot compare Baker Mayfield to Johnny Manziel.
I'm not.
So,
but still, you still gotta be like, okay, well, this is a wild kid. Maybe he's gonna do great.
He reminds me of Phillip Rivers when he's on the field. Phillip Rivers, fiery, cocky, up in defensive players' face all the time. That's what he reminds me of. But they're both great leaders.
Yeah. Super Bowl Rivers won though.
That's true. None yet.
But then you talk about Josh Allen and how you get the Jay Cutler conversation.
Josh Rosen.
No.
Josh Allen?
Yeah, with the big super arm.
Oh, okay.
He trusts his arm sometimes more than what he trusts his eyes.
You can compare Josh Rosen to Jay Cutler. Does he love the game? Does he really love the game?
That's true. Yeah, and if you're picking a quarterback, you better get it right because when you're picking that high and that kind of position, if you get it wrong, that's more than likely going to cost you your job.
That's why I don't think the Giants should draft a quarterback. How many games they win the year before? 10? 10 games?
Yeah, they were a favorite.
Yeah. So you win 10 games that year with McAdoo, and then the guy goes off the deep end when they start losing. He doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut and try to stay positive to keep his job. starts calling out players, calling out Eli Manning. You really can't do that at this stage. I'd say Eli Manning means more than what McAdoo does. Winning 2 Super Bowls, he's been there for his 14th season. I would say if I was Shermer, I'd want a running back. He saw what he could do with Dalvin Cook the first 4 weeks. Go after Barkley. It helped.
Say that your Fournette
yeah
conversation. You know, how many times did I say all year is like Fournette's what made that team? You know, the defense is playing great, but once Fournette got there, it was like a totally different animal.
A solid run game really helps the defense. It keeps them fresh, keeps them off the field, doesn't put them in bad situations because Bortles is going to throw a lot less picks. You're throwing the ball a lot less.
Yeah.
So instead of getting on the field on defense at 50,
Fournette though was an absolute fucking monster. He ran people over. You know, does Barkley do that, or is he more?
He's better than that. I think he can
You
run
think
people.
so?
I think he can run people over. I think he can make people miss, and he's on the field for 3 downs because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette really struggles catching the ball. That's why they have T.J. Yeldon for 3rd down back, and T.J. Yeldon's one of the best 3rd down backs in the league. So
Jesus.
if you're at third and 4 plus, Fournette comes off the field, Saquon Barkley just becomes your another option.
Fournette comes off the field, that might be good to have it like that, so you're keeping him fresh, and then you got your 3rd down back in there. Come in and give him a breather, then he goes back in.
I just think Saquon Barkley has no weak. The guy is just.
So you think the Browns are going to draft him, or you think he's going to drop?
Well, if you're going to drop, you're probably only going to drop 1 or 2 spots. So I don't think he falls out of the top 5.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he got out of the top 5.
Well, even if you went down to 5, the Broncos signed Kirk Cousins. You draft Saquon Barkley. The defense is still really solid. You really don't know what the defense is even capable of after last year because they turned the ball over so much on offense. If you give a defense a short field all the time, or more times than any other team in the league, they're not going to put up good stats.
Like you said, keep them off the field,
Yeah,
keep them fresh.
Those plays add up throughout the season. Then people get hurt, and you're playing with backups who are less talented. You lose a lot more games.